Sick, scary police, body cam encounters, officers still can't
On
explain.
March 26, 2021, deputies in Marion County, Florida, were dispatched to what was supposed to be a simple welfare check. The request came from family members who hadn't been able to reach 77-year-old Alice Trench. She lived quietly in a modest home, cared for cats, and shared the residence with her adult grandson, Nicholas. On paper, there was nothing about the call that suggested it would become anything more than a knock on the door. But from the moment the first deputy arrived, something felt wrong.
What do you mean wrong? Way too many cars in the driveway.
Hey, I came out here to do a well-being check on someone, and when I walk up to the door, it smells like kerosene burning kind of smell, and there's no one coming to the door. I don't know how to explain the smell, but it does not smell great. It smells like something like, it smells like kerosene. I don't like the friggin' smell of it when I walk up to the door. I only smell it when I walk up, and I don't know what it is. It stinks, but it doesn't smell like dead people. It smells like, yeah, kind of chemically. I'll just hang it out front, and actually I'll walk around the property to see if I can see anything out back. There's a tall fence, but I'll see if I can stand over it. It just says she's been trying to call her all morning. Hey, this is 6412. Can you have fire rescue respond? Like, when I walk up to the door here, it smells really bad, like a kerosene, propane-y smell. Awesome. They don't have to be 1018, but it's just funny smell, and I don't want to open the door and the house blow up.
The deputy hesitated. If there was a gas leak or accelerant involved, forcing entry could be dangerous. He backed off, radioed for fire rescue, and began canvassing neighbors to gather information. What he learned only deepened the concern. Neighbors hadn't seen Alice that day. Some mentioned frequent police activity at the home in the past, usually involving her grandson. Others recalled chaotic scenes, officers pounding on doors, shouting warnings. The deputy paused at that detail.
Hey, how are you doing today? Have you seen that neighbor recently? Not this one, 2 houses down.
Oh, Alice and Nick?
Yes, Miss Alice.
I haven't seen her, no. I don't usually go over there at all.
Gotcha. You haven't seen him driving in and out recently or anything?
Not today.
Did you see him yesterday?
Yeah, she goes up and down the street quite a bit.
Like walking or?
No, driving.
Driving? Okay, what does she drive? Is it the car that's in the driveway? It's like a dark, kind of grayish black Cadillac?
Yes, that one.
Okay.
Is her car.
Gotcha. Her daughter's calling worried about her, and I've knocked on the door and it smells kind of gassy, like propane. So I don't know. We're waiting on fire rescue.
Go knock on it, maybe she...
No, don't knock on the door.
He gets in so much trouble. Does she know that it's a wellness check, maybe? Only because, the police are called so much because of Nick, her grandson.
Who's her grandson?
All I know is by Nick. I don't have anything to do with him.
What's he look like?
He's a nice-looking young man.
Has he ever been found not with clothes on? I
don't know.
No.
I really don't know.
We found a young guy not too far down the road from here without any clothing on.
Today?
And he wouldn't tell us his name. We couldn't figure out who he was. It was probably about an hour or two ago.
What?
The police have been there a lot, and I feel bad for her. She's raising him. I mean, he's an adult. He's not a teenager. But I know one time there must have been 15 officers that were pounding on her door, and they were saying, "Come out or I'm going to bust the door down." She had to be scared to death.
That naked man from earlier that day, officers soon realized,
Yo.
was Nicholas Trench, the young man the woman was talking about.
I'm going to hang out behind my car. What is it? You want me to tell them to send an engine, or are they already coming?
They already got one coming.
It appears it's possibly a fire inside. Fire's making entry.
Nah, this just got way uglier than just a wellness check. This is fire trucks and a lot of police are
smoking. The second they kicked that door open, smoke rolled out. So it was
Pop the door, there is the key.
That's what I was wondering, but I'm not going over there because it smells bad.
When fire crews arrived and made entry into the home, smoke rolled out almost immediately. And as firefighters moved through the residence, the situation escalated rapidly. What had begun as a welfare check was now being treated as a crime scene.
Now,
Damn.
Yeah, well, we just got the son earlier. He was running naked like a mile that way, and he lives here. I'm about to take it over for crime scene.
Inside, investigators found Alice Trench deceased. What they discovered went far beyond a natural death or accident.
You hear the naked guy that we had to go out with?
Probably not. I was probably on the call.
There was a naked guy, I can't think of his name, last name's Trent Nicholas. You know that daycare place on the right if you're heading towards the Oaks? It's like in the back of that plaza?
Yeah.
He was over there naked and he destroyed the fence and was washing himself off with the hose. Shortly after that, I guess it's been about an hour and a half or so now later, I got a signal 54 here for well-being check and I go up to the door and I smell something that smells like kind of kerosene-y, but it made me a little lightheaded. So I went back up and I knocked again. I smelled it again. I didn't feel right and I was like, I called fire. And I guess she's in there on the bed that's on fire.
You want me to get down to the woods and see if we
man.
can find any clothing or anything in the woods from here to the other place?
When you got here, was the door still locked?
I didn't try and open it because I didn't know if it was propane leaking or whatever.
Oh, so
I
you
didn't want
smelled something and said, hey, I'm not going
I
in there.
backed out, yeah.
Okay. And you guys originally called for a well-being check here. It's a hell of a day so far, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is your first homicide?
First one on my own, yeah.
Alice had been killed, dismembered, and decapitated. Her
Dickest. What the fuck? What?
head and arm were missing. Evidence suggested her body had been moved, parts placed in containers, and water left running in the shower.
Oh,
A fire had been
sick.
intentionally set,
Fuck.
likely an attempt to destroy evidence.
Puro
Near
lady,
the front
man.
door, a kerosene can explained the smell that had stopped the deputy from opening the house himself.
You good in there?
Yeah, I shut the water off in the shower just to preserve any kind of evidence that's in the shower. Other than that, I mean, I looked around. I mean,
Who turned that on?
it was on.
I wonder who turned it. We didn't turn that on.
I'm sure he did it.
Okay.
Try to. So
Okay.
we're gonna be looking for a head and an arm because I did not see it in the bathroom.
Oh,
And he was between here and
man.
that daycare?
Yeah, so we got a canine coming.
I was walking through the woods looking for his clothes earlier.
Did you see a head? Okay. Well, we can mark that area off. That's good.
Looks like a gas can or kerosene can by the front door.
So there's your smell.
That was the kerosene.
Oh,
Pretty soon
man.
we'll become little pawns.
Now I feel bad for the police and firefighters and everybody because damn, man, think some shit like that would bust my day.
in this game.
You and me both.
That's it, pal.
Even for the smart people.
The wisers. I call them wisers because they figure out why. They're the ones that figure out why this shit happened. We mitigate tragedy. That's what we do.
Okay, there is a suitcase when you walk in that front bedroom. There's a red suitcase on the floor with a bunch of those blankets. Body parts could be in that suitcase. Okay.
While detectives
Oh.
processed the scene, another realization set in. Their suspect was already in custody. Nicholas Trench had been detained earlier that day after being found naked near a daycare, damaging property, and washing himself with a hose. At the time, officers had no idea his behavior
Man.
might be connected
Man, this makes me puke, man. Come on.
to something far more serious. Now, all signs pointed back to the house he shared with his grandmother. Nicholas was transported to the county jail and placed in an interview room.
Oh,
We're not gonna play that.
he sounds like he's not okay. I don't know if he's on something or he has head problems, but he's not okay.
Come on. You can do it. There you go, left foot, right foot. See, much better.
Heavy right there.
It's one of those things where they don't pay you enough. All right, keep walking. Hey, appreciate it.
It smells like pot down here, hardcore.
Yeah, we just passed evidence. All right, come on. Have a seat right there.
Damn.
Some water. Yep, have a seat right there. I'll be right back. You said you wanted the water, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Thank you so much, sir. Have a good day, though.
Yep.
Oh no, he's not okay. What the fuck kind of deranged dude is that?
Hey, how are you? Did you get enough to drink?
Yes.
My name's Billy. This is John. We're detectives here at the Sheriff's Office. What's your first name?
Nicholas.
And your last name?
Church.
From the start, his account made little sense. He claimed he had been attacked by an unknown man. He said he woke up in jail with no memory of how he got there. He spoke about being scratched by something with long nails. He insisted someone else had been inside the house when he arrived home. His story shifted constantly, sometimes blaming a former friend, sometimes suggesting he was hypnotized, sometimes
My opinion is that this dude did something hard, like something that put him on another realm of existence and did everything because of that. So don't ever do drugs in your life, man.
Claiming total memory loss.
What a man in the house. Next thing I know, I'm waking up.
Either that or he's mentally deranged.
But you don't know who this person is?
I want to say it was wrong.
You want to say it was wrong. Why don't we take a break for a second? I want you to think really hard, because the important part is what happened when you don't remember, okay?
The fuck?
Oh my God. No, 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 no.
Nah, this is crazy.
My God, I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. Sick motherfucker, man. If I get my hands on that motherfucker.
What the fuck?
All right.
When detectives asked about his grandmother, he alternated between confusion and defensiveness. He denied harming her repeatedly, growing angry when pressed. Yet physical evidence contradicted him at every turn. His injuries, the accelerants, the timeline, the condition of the house, none of it supported the version of events he described. At one point, when confronted with the reality of what had been found, Nicholas broke down emotionally, only to retreat again into denial moments later. Investigators later concluded that Alice Trench had been strangled and beaten to death before being dismembered.
Fuck you, deranged fuck.
Her body parts were hidden
Poor
inside
old
the home.
lady, man.
The fire was deliberate. There was no intruder, no attack by an unknown assailant. The violence occurred inside the house, committed by someone who lived there, her grandson. Nicholas Trench was charged with second-degree murder, arson, and abuse of a dead body. He ultimately pleaded guilty. In August of 2022, he was sentenced to life in prison. There was no dramatic chase, no final revelation caught on camera, just a quiet home, a routine welfare check, and a deputy who trusted his instincts when something didn't feel right.
Have they searched him to see, like, if he was on drugs, if he was mentally insane? Because he did not look normal. What have I seen from him? Looks like he's not right.
This case
I refuse to believe that people are like this normal.
Value or spectacle. It's disturbing because of how close it came to being missed, because the warning signs were subtle, because the smell at the door was the only thing that stopped someone from walking straight into a crime scene unprepared, and because behind it all was a woman who spent her final years caring for someone who would ultimately take her life inside a home that was supposed to be safe. Some tragedies stay concealed until it's already too late. The next case, however, played out in real time, where officers arrived before the worst had happened, but couldn't prevent everything that followed. On March 16, 2024, police were dispatched.
Poor old lady, she lived her whole life, decided to take care of him on her older years, just for her grandson to kill her by strangling her. That's just fucked up.
To a scene already overwhelmed by panic. When officers arrived, they were immediately struck by the intensity of the situation unfolding in front of them.
Oh, what the fuck?
Stop. Relax.
He just jumped.
John, he just jumped from the banister again. Relax. What's going on? Why are you jumping like that? Are you hurt?
A man was positioned dangerously close to the edge, and the urgency of the call was clear from the moment officers stepped in.
No, he's
According
doing
to his parents,
something
they had
else.
contacted authorities after witnessing multiple attempts by their son to jump.
What's your name? What's your name? I'm Nick.
Let him take over now. I'm not going to say it.
What's your name?
There may be a backup officers with them.
Yeah. What's wrong? Why don't you take a seat for me?
Nah, he's
What's your
on
name?
another realm.
Do you want to talk outside? What's going on? Are you hurt? You not talking to me is not going to solve anything. We have to figure out what's going on. That's not normal. Do you want to talk to me, or are you just going to stand there? What's his name?
Amish.
Adish?
Amish.
A-N-I-S-H.
Okay. Can you not step towards me, please?
You.
Relax. I'm not trying to fight you or anything, okay? I gotta make sure you're okay. All right? What happened today?
Why
Don't do this.
did they call the police and not some medics or something? Because it's clearly evident that he is on something. So why call the police and not some paramedics? Take care of him, take him to hospital, see what he's taken, give him some fluids and hope he's okay and not going to an overdose or something.
Don't do this. It's not worth it.
They described the behavior as alarming and completely out of character. As officers worked to secure the area and speak with him, the atmosphere grew tense. He did not respond to verbal commands or reassurance. His posture was rigid, his expression distant, and his movements restless, as if he were fixated on something no one else could see. Then, without warning, the situation escalated.
I'm not leaving it. I'm gonna do that. Hey.
Oh shit! Oh!
Stop resisting. You're under arrest. You are under arrest.
Yo!
The man suddenly lunged toward one of the officers, forcing police to act immediately. He was restrained and taken into custody, as the risk to everyone at the scene became unavoidable. Afterward, his parents reiterated that this behavior was not typical for their son, and that they did not recognize the person they had just witnessed. He was later charged with aggravated assault on an officer and multiple counts of resisting arrest.
What was he
Still,
on?
one question remained unanswered. What caused such a sudden and extreme shift in behavior?
The fuck you mean what caused that? It's clear that he's on drugs, man.
Was it
He's been taking
substance-related,
drugs.
a psychological
Yeah.
break, or something else entirely?
I
Either
don't
way,
think so.
In this last incident, danger was immediate and unmistakable. The next case lingered in silence, where concern grew not only from action, but from someone no longer being there.
What?
And then come January, there was just no contact.
No contact at all come January.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, so pretty much the reason we're here is Craig's friends were worried about him because they haven't heard from him in a while.
There's cameras on the back side of this house. I'm sure she destroyed it if there was any. Is that dirt? Or is that blood?
In a small mountain community in Cloudcroft, New Mexico, routine rarely goes unnoticed. People know when a car hasn't moved.
The fuck was that?
They notice when lights stop turning on at night. So when 60-year-old Craig Setford abruptly stopped responding to friends and family in January of 2025, it didn't take long for concern to grow. Craig was not the type to disappear quietly. He maintained close friendships, stayed in regular contact, and lived a predictable life. Months passed without a single confirmed sighting or conversation.
What kind of way to describe somebody
No medical
that was
emergency
predictable?
reported. No plans to travel had been shared. And yet, no one could say exactly when he left. Only that, suddenly, he was gone. On May 12, 2025, deputies conducted a welfare check at Craig's home on Heather Way.
Deputy Ventura with the Sheriff's Office. By chance, have you seen your neighbors over at 97 Heather?
No, sir, I hadn't. I've been really worried about him.
Okay.
Since January.
Since January?
Yeah.
So, is it like, do they live here like part-time, or is it like full-time kind of thing? Do you know?
Well, he moved up here. They moved up here full-time.
Okay.
Oh, this was back about 2 years ago.
Okay.
And we were real good friends and everything.
Okay.
And we were both on the James Canyon Fire Department.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And come January,
Okay.
there was just no contact.
No contact at all come January? Yeah. Okay. Have you seen any vehicles or anything? Anybody?
Whoa, when this is... Man, the fuck did you do to wait 5 months to get in contact?
In there?
There was a black car that was up here, and they parked up there in the shop right there,
Mm-hmm.
in the shed.
Yeah.
But they were kind of discreet.
Okay.
And it had Texas plates on it. And I seen them drive by a few times, but
Did you recognize the vehicle? Was it like something that they usually drive, or
no.
about like how often would you say you guys usually talk, or?
Oh, he
know,
talked all the time.
Like, was it like phone calls, messages, or just like in person?
Oh, he's the one that helped me do all this driveway.
Oh,
He's the
okay.
one that helped me do this roof.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, so you guys would hang out.
Yeah,
stuff
we were
like
real
that.
good friends.
Gotcha.
So they were
And you said
buddies.
Since January, you haven't seen anybody, heard from him, or anything like that?
Yeah, January, I got sick, he got sick, and then a couple of other people on the fire department got sick.
Okay.
And then it was after that, he just disappeared.
Okay.
I didn't know if he got sick and passed away, or I didn't know what happened.
Okay.
Because I ain't been able to talk to him or nothing.
Gotcha. All right, Mr.
I know
Graham.
his mom was in real bad health over in Breckenridge.
Okay.
And that's where they were supposed to move back to for the time being.
Breckenridge.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I was
definitely.
real good friends with him.
Yeah, that's what we're here, pretty much just checking up on him, make sure that he's okay, that, there's nothing going on.
Why does this guy has the need to feel like saying every single time that they were good friends? Something is weird here.
Alrighty,
in my
sir.
opinion.
If I have any other questions or anything like that, I'll give you a call, okay?
All right, I appreciate
All right.
it. All right,
Have a good one.
thanks.
Yes, sir. Take care.
The house appeared undisturbed. No obvious signs of a break-in.
Looks
No
like a friendly
visible
guy.
struggle. Motion lights hadn't been changed. Doors were locked. To an outsider, it looked like a place temporarily unoccupied, not abandoned. But the timeline didn't add up. Neighbors described Craig as reliable, present, and deeply involved in the community.
Okay.
How long has it been since you have spoken to him or seen
It
him?
has been since January.
Since about
Oh,
January.
so since January.
Okay.
Now, his wife Dina is my friend. She's in and out from the house down there.
Okay.
But she hasn't really talked to him either, which is weird.
Have you talked to Dina lately?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
And have you asked her anything about like Craig?
How the fuck is his wife not talking to him? How is she friends with him? No, how is she friends with her? But she did not talk to her husband.
He's doing
What?
anything like that?
Doesn't she? From what she's telling me, she's not talking to him either.
She's not. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
What?
are they like not together right
I
now?
think they're splitting up.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure that's what's happening.
And when was the last time you saw Dina here in the area?
It's probably been about 3 weeks now.
About 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Doesn't look like anyone's been here.
I'm not seeing anything that's changed or moved. Same motion lights turning on like nobody's flipped any switches or changed anything. Did you take that note?
Yeah, I did. Well, I couldn't open it because it's latched close, but
Okay.
I don't smell anything.
So what happened?
What's this? Fire pit?
Oh no. Please don't say the wife killed him.
As deputies continued canvassing, a pattern emerged. Several people mentioned Craig's wife, Deanna. She had told different individuals that Craig was in Breen Ridge caring for his mother. Others heard that he was sick. Some were told he had gone to Mexico. None of
What?
the explanations were consistent, and none were supported by evidence. So weeks later, on June 17th, after still nobody had heard anything from Craig, officers returned to the home with a search warrant. This time, the investigation shifted completely.
Garage opening.
Downstairs entry. Through the garage.
Okay.
Clear up this way. Sheriff's office. Dwelling. Sheds first. And then we'll start. Good job, gentlemen. Police department! Sheriff's office, answer cell! Search warrant!
Looks like you have an upstairs.
Ew. I hope they don't find something weird.
Small
hope
room,
it's okay.
door.
I don't like this, man. I like watching stuff like this.
Small room coming out.
Okay. So I'm looking to see if there's any cameras.
By the way, the footage is very, very grainy.
There's
like
cameras on the
bad
back side
quality.
of this house.
Extremely bad quality. And I know it's my camera, so too.
If we find anything
I'm sure she destroyed it if there was any.
let me see if there are anything else.
Is that dirt? Where's that blood?
Oh,
Inside the house,
man.
Craig Setford's body eventually was discovered concealed within the property. He
Fuck
had never
this,
left.
man.
His disappearance had not been sudden or voluntary. The careful wrapping and placement of his remains suggested deliberation. Actions carried out over time, not in
I don't want
panic.
to watch this.
The question was no longer where Craig had
Oh.
gone, but how his absence had been maintained for months without raising immediate alarm.
Man.
As detectives reconstructed the timeline, another thread surfaced. During the same period Craig vanished, Deanna had made a series of financial decisions that assumed certainty.
And now I will have to blur all that shit out and have to watch it again, man. But fuck this.
Certainty that Craig would not return. A cash purchase of a property in Texas was completed quickly. No mortgage, no delay. Friends later said she had told them Craig gave her the money, but no record supported that claim. Then came the phone calls. A friend recalled a panicked call from Deanna in early January.
What?
But what is odd is we didn't have that kind of relationship for her to call out of the blue and just tell me that he's sick. Well, then let us do something for him. No, I'm just letting you know that he's sick. He's really sick, and I'm going to be sick, so you're not going to see us. And it didn't click. It didn't even click. But what annoyed me was like, then why are you calling panicked if you don't want us to do anything about it? And that's January 4th.
January 4th?
Yeah.
After
Damn,
that call,
man, after
contact
the New
stopped
Year's?
entirely. Another call, months later, came from a family associate in Texas. That caller reported something far more direct. Deanna had admitted she shot her husband and buried him under the carport.
What?
The caller said they didn't want to be involved, but couldn't live with staying silent.
Come here, this is Jody. Hi, Jody. This is Detective Curtis from the Otero County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, hi. Yes. I spoke to my cousin. So anyway, my cousin has some information regarding a missing persons out there, and I believe they've talked to you about it already. So I don't have any additional information, but I just had wanted to make sure that y'all had gotten the information.
Okay, who is your cousin?
My cousin is, but it was his wife. Her name's Leslie, and it was regarding her mother, Deanna Thetford, about Craig Thetford.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I just overheard a conversation. We were just having a get together with family, so she's like sort of related to me, married my cousin.
Oh, okay.
And she was talking about how her mom came to town in like March. It looks like he's been missing since January. I didn't know he was missing until this weekend. But I didn't really know him or her very well. I'd only met the other Deanna Thetford once. But her mom kind of moved back and had money, which she'd never had before, and bought a house in Seymour, Texas. And she'd seen her a couple of times, and then the last time she saw her, she wanted her daughter to meet her at a hotel, and that's when she told her that she had shot her husband and buried him under the carport, or in the carport area.
Damn.
This is Detective Curtis with the Otero County Sheriff's Office. I had a message that you had called.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, what can I help you with, sir?
I recently got in touch with an old friend of mine. She was married to that dude, and apparently she said she shot him.
Okay.
Damn. I have a conscience, and I couldn't just not say nothing. I mean, I'd rather not be involved, but I kind of guess I am, and that's all I know. Like, I live here in Texas. I hadn't seen her in years, or talked to her in years, until just like Friday or end of last week, whatever. And she come out with that. So I kind of think that she put more on my plate than I was ready to chew. So I made a phone call.
Can you tell me her name?
This is his wife, Dina.
Okay.
This is fucked up, man.
I'm not real all high tech and all, and I believe what people tell me. So that I don't know if she's really married to him or not, but that's what I know.
Can you tell me how the conversation went? You said that you guys had just recently connected, hadn't talked to her in years, and
Right.
and how did this all come about?
Well, we've done that before, like, you know, being out of touch for a couple of years and touch back up, whatever. And she just kind of basically just put it on my plate like that, like that she had done something that she wasn't proud of, and she wanted something she was even less proud of. And I kind of read between the lines, and then she mouthed off and said she shot him, and I told her to shut up. I don't want to hear no more. And it was
damn.
Okay. Did she tell you when?
No, ma'am. I don't know none of the particulars.
Okay.
After that conversation, the first chance I got online, and I seen the missing deal. So
Man, conversations like this are disturbing as fuck. I mean, come on. It's just weird hearing them. At least for me.
Before the Christmas turkey, I don't know, but I know I have to sleep with me at night, and this is what I need to do with that.
Okay.
So, I mean, am I making any sense?
Yeah, no, it's good. You should definitely, if somebody comes with you with information like that, then absolutely report it.
Each new statement aligned with physical evidence already uncovered. Investigators determined the home had been selectively cleaned. A firearm case was found empty. Biological evidence linked Deanna to the weapon involved. Craig's phone was missing, later revealed to have been kept by Deanna under the claim that it contained business information. The narrative she had provided of illness, separation, and travel collapsed under scrutiny. By the time charges were filed, investigators were no longer dealing with a disappearance, but with a sequence of calculated decisions. Concealment of a body, dismantling of security systems, financial transactions, and months of controlled silence. When Deanna was arrested,
something like murder stuff. No, man, it kind of stunned me a bit. You know, you are used to hearing stuff like this, like, hey, there was a murder or somebody did that and they end up in jail and do stuff like that. You've seen all of this stuff online, you know. But hearing this footage and kind of getting the whole story in this video is just kind of takes the breath away from you. Kind of makes you, I don't know, it just does something to you hearing stuff like this. It's not great. It's not good.
She immediately requested a lawyer.
All right, Dina. So I sure you understand why we're all here?
Yes.
Did you?
When I first clicked this video, well, when I first see it and thought about watching it, I was thinking about stuff like, where is it? Where is the dude? Like this dude who swung on a police officer. I thought we are gonna see stuff like that. Not this. I was not thinking about this.
No, I haven't gotten a copy of anything by anybody anywhere.
Okay.
And I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm going to need a lawyer.
Okay.
And that's as far as I want to go.
Okay, that's fine. Do you already have a lawyer that's set up with you or anything like that?
No, I haven't been. I've been here in Texas.
Yeah, all right. I didn't know if you had already reached out to one or had talked to one before.
I have not known what to do. I just really haven't known what to do.
Yes, so I can meet you out there with your attorney if you'd like, and then we can sit down and chat.
Okay.
Deanna Renee Setford was eventually charged with first-degree murder, tampering with evidence, and forgery. She remains held without bond pending extradition. For Craig's family, the discovery ended months of uncertainty, but replaced it with a harsher truth. Craig hadn't run. He hadn't vanished. He had been killed inside the home he shared with someone he trusted. This case isn't disturbing because of how it unfolded, but because...
And the most disturbing fact is that it wasn't just anybody who did this to him. It was his wife, man. His wife, like the woman he loved and had children with, and chose to build a future and family with, and close to, well, not close because he was not really that close to his death. But in the later part of his life, that woman who he shared almost his entire life with killed him, shot him, buried him, and took his money and bought a house. What the fuck is life, man?
Because of how long it didn't. Because an absence was explained away just long enough for the truth to stay hidden. And
this just makes it evident that you can never not fully know everybody.
Because sometimes the most telling sign of violence isn't chaos or noise, but the quiet confidence of someone behaving as though they already know the person they're waiting for isn't coming back. In the last story, the truth was hidden deliberately. In the next, it may have been hidden even from the person responsible.
What?
In January 2021, police officers and firefighters were dispatched to a reported house fire after a frantic 911 call. What they encountered upon arrival quickly shifted the response from emergency assistance to something far more unsettling.
What the fuck? Oh! Oh, what the fuck was that?
Ay, no, Dios de mi alma.
Inside the home, a
Nah, she looked possessed.
violent scene had already unfolded. A 15-year-old girl had allegedly attacked her 43-year-old aunt and her 7-year-old sibling.
Man!
There is no recorded footage from inside the house.
Yo, hey, you bitch ass motherfucker. What the fuck did the kid do to you? The fuck did the 7-year-old kid do to you to try to beat up the child?
Itself, leaving the precise sequence of events unknown. As officers attempted to restrain the girl outside, she began screaming the name Valak, a figure associated with demonic imagery popularized by the Conjuring films.
Oh no! Get this bitch out my screen, man.
Despite repeated efforts to calm her, she remained hysterical,
Nah,
shouting incoherently and resisting control.
I ain't feeling good, man. Nope. I'm getting paranoid as fuck. Hey, yo, get her out of my screen, man. Nah. I need a cross or something in this room.
Only after being fully restrained did her demeanor change.
Do you see her face? The fuck is her face looking like?
She appeared confused, emotionally shattered, and expressed remorse, insisting she had not been in control of her actions. Whether this was a psychological episode, a panic-induced break, or something influenced by belief and fear remains unclear. With no video from inside the home and limited context beyond the aftermath, the case leaves an unsettling question behind. Was this a manifestation of extreme mental distress, or something she herself believed came from somewhere else entirely? The incident left interpretation open, but the next one you're about to see leaves no room for doubt. Only evidence,
I do not like
timelines,
this. No,
and
get her the
consequences
fuck
that
out of my
cannot be
screen.
undone.
Shut the fuck up and go to the next clip.
It began as what seemed like a routine call in the early hours of May 20th, 2022. Police in Orono, Minnesota were alerted to a suspicious vehicle moving through the area. Its rear windshield shattered, sparks flying as it rolled along on a bare rim where a tire should have been. Officers located the silver Chevrolet Impala and initiated a stop, unaware that the encounter they were stepping into would soon expose one of the most disturbing child homicide cases the city had ever seen.
Oh man! People need to stop doing things with kids. Leave them out of this, man. The fuck did the kid do to you? He's damn, man. Ah, fuck. I don't even want to click it. I don't want to watch it anymore. Like stuff with kids just creeps me the fuck out and just I don't even want to watch it now. Ah, fuck.
What the?
Whoa.
This looks like a six.
Nope.
Behind the wheel was 31-year-old Julissa Thaler. From the
31-year-old fucking piece of shit.
Start, something felt off. She appeared restless, evasive, and unable to give a clear explanation for the condition of her vehicle. She claimed that neighborhood kids had fired paintballs at her car, somehow shattering the glass and even knocking off a tire. But the level of damage didn't match the story. It wasn't minor vandalism. It was destruction.
Well, you don't have a tire.
Oh, I know. I'm going home right now.
You're going where?
I'm going home right now to go.
Okay, where's home?
Just down the block. Do you mind if I get on my way? I really can't drive home. This is gonna take.
Right, so that's why you're being stopped right now, because you don't have a tire.
Exactly, and I'm on my way. I literally live 1 block away.
Okay, do you have a driver's license on you today? Okay, so you said kids were shooting BBs at your window?
Ain't no fucking way BBs do this to you.
When was that?
Like an hour ago.
So they shot off your tire with a paintball gun.
Yeah.
Okay, so paintballs don't break a tire though.
Well, they must have been doing something because it was really.
Why is your hand all bloody?
Because I was just.
What's that?
I just wanted to know if I could go home.
Let's step out of the road right here.
I just wanted to put a tire on my car because it's super.
Yeah, we got a lot going on here, but let's get out of the road.
The way she speaks, it's a.
Oh, because I don't want to.
There's new apartments, if you know where that is, right across the street.
Ma'am, let's get out of the roadway. So all this happened because kids were shooting BB guns at you.
And I saw some kids shooting at my BB, or at my tire. And I yelled out the window, I said, "Excuse me, you guys, that's my car, what are you doing?" And I ran out there to go get them, didn't get a chance to wash my hands or anything, and then I noticed the tire was like peeling off my car. On it, and the tire fell off.
So is the tire still back at the parking lot of the building, or where's it?
She just seems weird, man. She's just weird, man. Just put her in handcuffs, search everything, then speak to her. Can't they do that? Can't they just search it? Well, I guess they don't have evidence, but I think the state of the car is enough evidence, and her frantic way of speaking and just changing her story constantly. Can this not be probable cause for a search on the car? Can't it? I just don't want to see her anymore, man.
The tire fell off somewhere over there. You guys, are you trying to search me or something?
No, I just, because you have blood, I'm just gonna put gloves on. You see this? This is blood.
Ew.
Deer meat?
Whole bag of ravioli and groceries in here.
Let me see your hand for a second. Can you just show your hand to me? How about the other side?
This is dirty.
Okay.
It smells like death in there.
Nah, man.
Yeah. I mean, oh my God, look up in there. Okay, this is like, did you look up? So what happened in this corner here?
Just put her in handcuffs and send her to Carmen. Interrogate her at the station or something. I don't want to see her anymore.
Sure, so I had bags of groceries there. I had some deer meat, I had some ravioli cans, I had some veggies, and then those people broke my window, so I had to throw all my groceries away.
Let's start 06 and just, yeah.
What's up?
So nobody else was in here today with you, right?
No.
Nobody.
No.
Okay.
Why? What's up?
Well, we're trying to figure it out. There's a lot going on here. That's a lot of blood.
As officers continued speaking with her, new concerns emerged. Blood was visible on her hands, smeared across surfaces inside the car. When questioned, Julissa insisted it was from meat she had been transporting as groceries, claiming she had thrown it away after glass contamination. Her answers were circular, inconsistent, and increasingly strained. Each time the conversation drifted toward the trunk, her agitation noticeably escalated.
What do you have in your trunk?
Nothing.
Nothing in the trunk at all?
Nothing.
There's no deer meat or anything in the trunk?
No, sir.
Does anybody else drive your car or
Just me. I understand you want to be good at your job, but I also think it would be really beneficial to just give me a ticket and let me go.
Well, we got one coming here that's in charge of it all, and then he can tell us what we're doing.
Is he here? I'm cold and crabby. Please let me go.
We get it, and we appreciate your patience with us. I know there's a lot going on here.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Man.
what's going to happen? Like, I just want to, you guys let me go.
I know.
It'd be nice if I didn't even have to get a ticket.
At first, officers allowed Julissa to leave the scene with a courtesy ride while the vehicle remained detained. But something didn't sit right. A supervising officer returned to...
They allowed her to leave? But let's go back a bit. What did he say?
You guys let me go.
I know.
It'd be nice if I didn't even have to get a ticket.
At first, officers allowed Julissa to leave the scene with a courtesy ride while the vehicle remained detained. But something didn't sit right. A supervising officer returned to conduct a more thorough inspection. The damage, the blood, the implausible explanations. One question kept resurfacing, quietly but persistently. What was in the trunk?
Yep.
After careful consideration, officers made the decision to open it.
Curious your thoughts on one thing. We have not checked the trunk.
I know it's blurred. I know. But I just don't really want to see that, man. Even though if it's blurred, I just don't really like it, man. It just fucks me up.
And I have this terrible feeling about the trunk, and I've had it the whole time. I don't know if we can peek or if we want to leave it alone or knock and say, hey, anyone in there? Whoa. Whoa.
That might be the deer meat that she took out of the car to put in the trunk.
Watch yourself. That we don't know if it's loaded or
not.
What is this? Is it an amp? It looks like a kid.
Ah, man.
as many body cams up here as we can here. Let's get some body cams up. We had to safety check this thing. This blanket. There's a shotgun there. There's a shotgun right aimed at you. There's weight to this blanket.
Man.
Let's cover it.
Look at this dude when he saw that, man. You can see from his reaction that's fucked up, man. Whatever is in the trunk, man.
Inside, beneath a blanket, was the body of a child. His head was missing. The discovery was immediate and
Oh, makes me puke, man. And why the fuck the head? Every single model that I've seen thus far, well, not every single one, but why do they have a thing with cutting off the head? The fuck is it? That was a human being. First of all, why did you kill it? Second of all, what the fuck kind of sick fuck are you to take the head as trophy?
devastating. Officers secured the scene and moved quickly to locate Jaleesa. What had started as a traffic stop had now become a homicide investigation, one involving a parent and her own child.
Let's go grab her.
Yeah,
Let's go get her right now.
Baby condos.
She ran in there, by the way. She booked it when she got out.
Okay, so we get there. She ran in her apartment. She's not going to come to the door.
We're going to have to.
We're just going to boot it.
Yeah, we're going to go. We're going.
Police, come to the door! Police, come to the door! Open the door, we'll kick it down! Open the door!
Take the door down, man.
Check that right there, check it. I got the door here. Touch that one. Police department! Watch that one. I'll cover this one.
Come up with your hands up! Announce yourself! Please, announce yourself!
A rapid search followed. When officers went to Jaleesa's apartment, they found she had already fled. Inside, a washing machine was still running, churning blood-stained clothing. Surveillance footage showed Jaleesa leaving the apartment minutes earlier, with a man later identified as her boyfriend, Rob. While one group traced their movements, others followed up on Jaleesa's earlier claims about where she'd been. Near a Shell gas station, witnesses reported seeing her discard multiple items into dumpsters. What investigators recovered was deeply disturbing: a child's booster seat torn apart by a shotgun blast, a backpack containing bone fragments, and schoolwork belonging to a 6-year-old boy named Eli Hart. Surveillance footage from the apartment complex showed Jaleesa placing Eli into the back seat of her car earlier that same day. It was the last known image of him alive. Jaleesa and Rob were located walking nearby and taken into custody without incident.
Get your hands up! Hands up! Get on
The fuck happened to the kid if he was fine in the morning? In the morning, the fuck? Whoa.
ground! Get on the ground! On the ground! Lay on the ground! Hey, you go to the right! You take him! Wait, don't move! Don't need to push your phone.
Go on, double last. I haven't sort of search it.
Man.
Do you have anything on there?
Okay, well here. My way here.
Why do you like my boyfriend? Okay.
What the f is going on? We'll explain to you at the police department.
Well, no, what the f is going on? Seriously.
You'll be explained to it at the police department. You're being detained right now.
For what?
Put him in there for now.
For what? They ain't doing? Walk down the street. All doing.
During interrogation, Jaleesa refused to confront what police had found. Her explanations shifted constantly, suggesting unknown attackers, claiming she'd been assaulted, blaming her ex-husband, introducing new versions only when earlier ones collapsed. But investigators already had what they needed: phone data, surveillance timelines, forensic evidence, and records showing she had recently purchased shotgun ammunition. Each piece pointed to the same conclusion. Eventually, they confronted her directly.
Why,
the child
though?
in the trunk was her son.
Oh, can you tell me what it was?
Man, some people are just sick in the head. Ah, this is on some other level of fucked up.
Like, maybe I'll know why I'm here.
There's a dead body in the trunk of that car. A dead juvenile body.
Really? Who was it?
That's what I can't answer right now. That's why I'm here talking to you right now.
The reason why we don't know who it was is because the head was missing.
What? In my car?
Further investigation revealed that Eli had been killed inside.
Man, I wanna fuck her shit up right now. The way she's speaking makes me wanna punch her. If I was there, I would punch her in the face. The fuck you mean, what? In my car?
the vehicle, likely while still secured in his booster seat. Ballistics and location data supported that conclusion. Prosecutors later disclosed another devastating detail. Eli was prelingually deaf, unable to hear or call for help in his final moments. As the case unfolded, it exposed a broader failure beyond the crime itself. Social services had received multiple reports warning of Julisa's instability, substance abuse, and violent behavior. Custody disputes and red flags had been documented. Yet despite those concerns, Eli had been returned to her care just days before his death.
Why?
In February 2023, after less than 2 hours of jury deliberation, Julissa Thaler was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. She maintained her innocence to the end. The evidence did not. Eli's father later received a wrongful death settlement exceeding $2 million. But no verdict, no sentence, and no compensation could undo what was lost, or erase the systemic failures that allowed warning signs to be ignored until it was far too late. This case remains a stark reminder of how easily unimaginable violence can hide behind routine encounters, and how a single traffic stop became the moment a tragedy, long unfolding in silence, was finally revealed. And finally, this last report didn't lead to an arrest.
Poor dude, man, the husband. Poor dude. He wanted to take care of the child. He wanted to offer the child a better home. He did everything he can. He did everything right. And still they will not give his child. The system failed that man a lot. He took his child away forever, man. This is sad, man, that things like this can happen. Because just think about this. If she's mentally deranged, and he had showed evidence of that, the child could have still be living today. If they were just listening to him. And damn, man.
A finding, or even evidence, only an experience both officers still question. 2 officers were investigating a report from a passerby who claimed to have seen something unusual near a dark roadside. As they approached the area, visibility was limited and the surroundings were quiet.
Nope. Get the fuck
Suddenly,
away.
something ahead caused both officers to instinctively step back, describing an intense sense of fear that made them retreat without fully understanding why. When they later returned to the same location to search for evidence, there was nothing there. No movement, no trace, no explanation. Of course, this has led to speculation about what really happened. Was it an intentional prank designed to scare them away? A deliberate distraction hiding something nearby? Or a brief encounter with some...
Nah, man, whatever happened, they did the best thing they could have ever do. See, now I'm hearing noises in the house, so I'm gonna end this video now.